All right, everybody, thank you. And we're going to begin with questions in the room for Coach Sandy Brondello, and then we will go to folks on Zoom. First, Sandy, front row, your left. Yeah.
When you try to get a read on your team, what jumped out at you the most to say, okay, we're ready for a game like this? What do you look for in your players to be a tip-off that they're ready for a game like this?
Yeah, I think if you spend a lot of time with anyone, you understand, when they're feeling good and when they're, need to be bumped up a little bit. But, Monday, the day off was good for us. I came back Tuesday and just in the film, it's very engaging, very receptive about what we want to do and the adjustments that we wanted to make, and just super focused. This is a playoffs. They got a little tired, but we're beaten by a better team and we knew we needed to be better. So, we're very engaged and focused. So, we're ready to go.
Sandy, front row to your left.
There's been a lot of talk about how how depleted this bench unit is after all the injuries you've dealt with in the playoffs. Can you just talk about how big of an impact it is just to have Sophie Cunningham coming off the bench for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's, obviously that helps. Talked about how sad it is for Kia Nurse, but then, Sophie hurt in the calf, both our bigger wing players that we had. So it's nice to get Sophie back, and it just adds something different to our team. Obviously her scoring ability, but her energy that she can bring. She's got a little bit more length, and hopefully we can rebound a little bit better. And she does a lot of the little things. So it's nice to get another player back. And I'm sure she's super excited to go.
Sandy, Alex Simon from the Next.
To your left in the second row.
Alex Simon from the Next. I'm sure Monday was not a restful day for you, but how much did you feel like your players really got the rest and recuperation they needed after that crazy weekend to kind of feel ready to go here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big 40 hours for us. I mean, it was, obviously the game 5 was, exciting, and it's, like I said, it's hard work to get back to a final and, and then to turn around really quickly. But like I said, we weren't, fatigue, but it is what it is. But Monday just allows us to step back a little bit. Everyone watched the game on their own, and we just realized, okay, there's a lot of things we didn't do very well, and a lot of things they did. So it's just making those adjustments, and sometimes in this, I think it's just bringing energy and having execution, and then let's see, may the best team win after that.
Sandy, once again, second row to your left.
Hey, Sandy, I spoke to BG yesterday about how going to therapy really helped her become a better communicator. So I'm curious from you, if you can take me through, I guess, how she's evolved as a leader, especially in the past year or so, and how she's become a better communicator.
Yeah, look, obviously I love BG and she's been, obviously in this team as long as I have. She's had one extra year than me, but it's been great just to watch her, how she's developed into the kind of person that she is today. And, she was always one of the big kids, loves to be out there playing with the kids and having a good time. And I love that about her, because you have to enjoy what you're doing as well. And she spoke about, she's open about obviously the struggle she had in the bubble. She needed to take that time out for herself, and, therapy helps. I mean, she wasn't okay. She got the help that she needed, but my relationship with BG has always been strong. I think that's being a former player. I've been in a lot of situations as they have, and, learning to communicate. Everybody's different and how we all react. But look, obviously she got the help she needed, and it's about maturity too. I think when you're happier off the court and, you're comfortable where you're at, it allows you to come back. And, I think she fell in love with the game a little bit, and the break allowed her to freshen up a little bit as well. And I think that certainly helps. And from day one of training camp, I spoke a lot with her when she was overseas, but you just saw she was just totally locked in, ready to go, and she was in a good spot. And it's great. Like I said, she's way more calmer than what she was. That she doesn't get too high or too low with the referees most games. But, it's just more her leadership, but just being able to use her voice and stand up, step up. And sometimes it's just encouraging. Sometimes, hey, we need to do better. Sometimes it's saying she needs to be better. So that's part of maturity, isn't it?
Sandy, to your right, second row.
Sandy, congratulations on getting back to the finals. it's been 7 years, you and DT and BG getting there in 2014. Have you had a chance yet to look back on it and say, gosh, that was a heck of a journey between those two appearances with the same top two players?
Yeah.
Had a chance?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I haven't really reflected back. I suppose it's such a whirlwind at the moment. You know, obviously I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to coach with, you know, the Phoenix Mercury. It's a great organization, but also, you know, having Diana and BG on this ride with me has been great. And, you know, sometimes I just love watching them. You know, Dee, we've seen what she's able to do, but just BG's development over the years. I know when I took over this team, I said the sky's the limit for her, and she keeps getting better and better. And, you know, it's been a fun ride. We've had some rough years as well, like, you know, a lot of injuries, unfortunately, and players, really good players sitting out. And, you know, it's, but, you know, in the end, sometimes you have to have a bit of luck. And, you know, we got back here, and, you know, obviously they've led the way as, you know, two of the best players of all time, in my opinion, and obviously in this organization.
All right, we will turn to Zoom. Sean Schultz, go ahead. Sean, go ahead for Sandy.
Hi, Coach. I was wondering, do you have any minutes restrictions for Cunningham, and what kind of a role with Rust, you know, possibly do you expect her to play tonight?
I expect her to play a big role. You know, she's another scoring option for us that will allow us, you know, to hopefully make some threes from outside and open up for BG. Just her running, just her aggressiveness, making them have to defend her on the perimeter. At the moment, you know, her minutes are probably 3 to 4 minutes at a time. Just don't want to fatigue the calf. I kind of joked around today. I told her she wasn't allowed to give me a bad look when I took her out. She says she's feeling good, but you know, we got to be smart there. That she hasn't played for a while, and you don't want to fatigue the muscle too much, so something else will happen.
All right, everybody. Sandy, thank you very much.
Thank you.